Hello everyone, I am Poonam Patil. Today we are starting with the first module of computer introduction to computers. Uh, as you saw in previous video, we have discussed about the syllabus, how many modules you have in this subject, what are the concept you have in each module. So today we will discuss the first module, introduction to computers. As you see on the screen, this is a picture of the computers. This is desktop, CPU, this is keyboard, this is mouse. Then what is the computer means? What is the definition of computer? Nowadays we all are using computers everywhere, in schools, colleges, hospitals, railway stations, in our home also. uh, then this is computer are present everywhere, making our work easier and faster for us, as they are uh, such integral part of our lives. We must know what they are and how they are function. Let us we start the defining term computer. Then what computer means? What the literal meaning of computer? It is a device that can calculate. But calculator is one of the device that can calculate. But calculator is not a computer. Then what is computer means? What? Then computer is a electronic programmable device which accept data from the user, process it and gives the meaningful information to the user. See here, it is an electronic programmable device which accepts data from the user, process it and gives the meaningful result or information to the user. See, it will accept the data from the user, means this is the simplest workflow of the computer: data processing and information. Then user. A computer, it is an electronic programmable device which accept data from the user through input device. As you see here, this is a here input devices are keyboard and mouse is the one. No, keyboard and mouse is input device. It will accept the information from the input device. Means what, if you want to give data to the computer, whatever information we want to give to computer, we will type on keyboard. Whatever information you have type on keyboard, computer will accept. So keyboard is one of the input device. Then mouse is one of the input device. How mouse is an input device? See here, if you want to open any particular file or folder, otherwise if you want to show any particular data, like this, see, this is a data. So we use the mouse, means we give the instruction to the computer to open a particular file. If you want to open a particular folder, we give the instruction to the computer using mouse to open this particular file or folder. So mouse is one of the input device. Means computer, it is an electronic device which accept data from the user through input device. Whatever data we have given, it will process, means it will calculate and gives the information to the user through output device. Monitor is one of the output device. How it is the output device? See, whatever information is calculated, no, it will display on the monitor screen. Means user can see that information on monitor screen. So monitor screen is the output device. Then data means what? See here, as you see in this figure, data it is a collection of figures, facts, statistics which can be processed to produce meaningful information or result. For example, student data. What are data comes in students, like roll number of student, name of student, 6 subject names, average, total, then address, mm, then date of birth. These all are data about the students. Then information, it is defined as the processed data or meaningful result. It refers to figures, facts, statistics that have the meaning. Means for example, student taking marks in one subject is called as a data. Means you have a 6 subject. In 6 subject, you got any one student got 60, 70, 80 like this marks. That is the data about that student. Then we will calculate all the 6 subject marks and we find out the average of that, means percentage, total percentage scored by him is called as the information about that students. Means that particular student has got 90%, 60% average. That is called as the information. Then processing. Processing is the manipulation of alphabets, numbers, graphical symbols that constitute data. Means calculating the result. Whatever data we have given to computer, computer will calculating that result. That is called as the processing. Then there are four types of processing: calculations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. These are calculations. Then comparisons, means how we comparing one number to other number. Equal sign, greater than, less than. These all are comparisons. Then decision makings, means branching to different part depending on conditions. Decision making means in this condition comes. Either the condition is true, otherwise it is false. If the condition is true, true part will execute. If the condition is false, false part will execute. Then logic, it is flow of steps or sequence to be followed to get the end result. Means computer can follow some logic. It will work according to that. First it will accept the data, then later it will calculate, processing, then it gives the meaningful information to the outside world. This is the steps. The steps can computer can follow. This is the logic. Then history of computer. For thousands of years, mathematicians and scientists and businessmen have searched for computing machines. Means how we can calculate data easily using the device that performing calculation and analyze data quickly and efficiently. A computer history is begins with the analog computer. A Chinese scientist, he has invented a device. He has invented one device. Using that device, we can calculate data. How we can calculate data easily and faster. How we can add two data and subtract two data using that device. That device name is called as a abacus. Then later in 1833, Charles Babbage, who is referred as father of computer, he has developed an analytical engine which could be programmed by using coding instructions. Means behind that device there is a coding. According to that coding, that machine can work. Then later during 1940, John von Neumann invented by the size design in the computers. Means earlier days we have seen the computers are in bigger size. Nowadays flat screen computers are available. How it's possible? See here, using this number system, means binary number system, the 0 and 1, this is a binary digits. We can store the instructions in coded format. Means we put the code behind that device. Using that coding, that machine can work using this binary number system. Means computer doesn't understood this English like language. Means whatever ABCD alphabets, numbers, if you have given data in alphabets or numbers, computer doesn't understood. There is a compiler in system that can translate that English like language into machine understandable form. Means binary format. See, if you type on keyboard A, computer doesn't know A means what. The ASCII value of A is 65. That is converted into binary format. Means that 65 is converted into 0 and 1s. We will study detail about that in later. You have a how to conversion of this English means these numbers into binary format. Then that is converted into binary format. Means computer can understood user has typed on keyboard A. Means computer understood only the binary numbers. Then it will accept that information, calculate it and gives the result to the user. But that binary format user cannot understood. So there is a compiler. Again that compiler that binary information converted into user understandable format. Means that is English like language. That result is displayed on monitor screen. Means user can easily understand that result. Then see here, and storing instructions internally. Till 1950, computers were very used in size and used only for scientific purpose. Earlier days that machine size is very huge, means if you want to store any data, there is a big size of storing devices. Nowadays, using this binary number system, we can store the large amount of data in a small chip, small microchips. This is the history about computers. Then generation of computers. It provides framework for the growth of computer history. There are 5 generation of computer. Means how this computer growth is happen in each generation. We will see in this 5 generation. Earlier days you have seen the computers are big screens. Nowadays flat screen computers are available. Nowadays laptops are available, means we can carry laptops from one place to another place easily. How this growth happen in each generation, we will discuss in next video.